those treble crochets form these like little teeth on both sides. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the mirror stitch. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4 in 3 different colors. So for this stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 4 plus 2. So in my case, I have 18. For row 1, you're going to do a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you're skipping the first one and into the second one, doing 1 single crochet. Now you want to do 1 single crochet into the next chain as well. And now you're going to start your row repeat. You're going to chain 1, skip 1 chain, and do 1 single crochet into each of the next 3 chains. So this is 1, 2, and 3. And that's the end of the row repeat. So you can go back to the beginning by doing a chain 1, skip 1, and doing 1 single crochet into each of the next 3 chains. And now you can repeat that for however many stitches you have left, and I will see you at the end of this row. So at the end of the row here, I'm going to chain 1 and skip 1. But at the end of row 1, you're going to be left with just 2 stitches or 2 chains. So you're going to do 1 single crochet into only 2 instead of 3 like you have in the row repetition. So 1 single crochet into each of the last 2 chains. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, you're going to stay with this color and you're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. Now you're going to flip your work and you're going to skip the first stitch and do 1 double crochet into the second one. So 1 double crochet there. Now you're going to start your row repeat. You want to chain 1, skip 1, and then you're going to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So that is 1, 2, and 3. And now you can go back to the beginning of the repeat by chaining 1, skipping 1, which is the chain 1 that you had done previously. You skip that chain, and do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And now you just repeat this until the end of the row, and I will see you when we're there. So at the end of the row here, I'm going to chain 1 and skip 1, but only be left with 2 stitches. So into each one of those, I'm going to do a double crochet. So this row, you finish it with a double crochet into each of the stitches. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, you want to bring your color B. So I'm going to attach that. You can also go ahead and cut color A. And now with color B, for row 3, you're going to start with a chain 1. And flip your work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into each of the first 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2. Now you're going to do 1 treble crochet into the chain that you skipped down below here 2 rows ago. So you're going to work a treble crochet into there, essentially to fill in this gap. So I've yarned over twice, and into the skip stitch, I'm going to go into it, grab my yarn from behind and pull it through. And now just do a treble crochet like normal. So that is yarn over twice, and yarn over twice. And I've filled in that gap, as you can see. So now we're going to start the row repetition. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip 1, and do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. Now you want to do a treble crochet into that chain that you skipped previously, like we just did. So going into the stitch, doing a treble crochet. So that is 1, 2, and 3. And now you can go back to the beginning of the repetition. So you do 1 single crochet, a chain 1, skip 1, and then into the next, a single crochet. And now finishing the row repeat with the treble crochet into that skipped stitch from below. And this is what it's going to look like. Now you just want to continue doing this until the end of the row, and I will see you when we're there. And now at the end of the row here, you're going to be left with just 2 stitches to go into. So into the next double crochet, you're going to do a single crochet. And you're not going to chain 1 this time. You're just going to work a single crochet into the 3rd chain from the turning chain. So essentially the top of the turning chain there, you want to do your final single crochet. And this here finishes row 3. For row 4, you're going to stay with this color, with your color B. And you're going to chain 3 and flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch and do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to start your row repeat. You're going to chain 1, skip 1, and do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And this ends the row repetition. So you can go back to the beginning, which is chain 1, skip 1, and then into the next 3 stitches, do 1 double crochet in each. So you repeat this until the end of the row, and I will see you when we're there. So at the end of row 4 here, you're going to be left with 1 stitch after you've done your 3 double crochets. So you are going to finish this row by doing 1 double crochet into that final stitch there. And this here is the end of row 4. For row 5, we're going to change to our color C. So I'm going to do that and cut my color B as well. So for row 5, you want to do a chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into each of the first 2 stitches. So this is 1 and 2. Now you're going to start your row repeat. You're going to chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and into the next one, do a single crochet. Now you're going to work 1 treble crochet into the stitch skipped below, like you did in the previous rows when you did your treble crochet to fill in the gap. So into that stitch, you're going to insert a treble crochet. That one was a little tighter to get into, but there you have it. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. And this finishes the row repeat. So you can go back to the beginning of it by chaining 1, skipping 1, and into the next one doing a single crochet. And now you do your treble crochet into the skipped stitch from below. So into there, you do a treble crochet. And now you do a single crochet into the next stitch to finish the row repeat. So you do that until the end of the row, and I will see you when we're there. So at the end of the row, you're going to be left with 2 double crochets and the turning chain. So you're going to chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and do 1 single crochet into the next. So now you still have the turning chain, and into there you're going to do 1 single crochet. And this here is the end of row 5. For row 6, you're going to stay with this color. It's color C. you're going to chain 3 and flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch and do 1 double crochet into the next. Now you're going to start your row repeat. You're going to chain 1, skip 1, and into the next 3, do 1 double crochet each. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now you can go back to the beginning of the repetition. You chain 1, skip 1, and do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. That's 2, and this is 3. And you want to repeat that until the end of the row, and I will see you when we're there. So at the end of the row here, I've done my 3 double crochets, chain 1. I'm about to skip 1 and do a double crochet into the next stitches, but I only have 2 left. So for row 6, you're not going to do 3 double crochets at the end. You're actually just going to finish it with 2 double crochets at the end. And this here is the end of row 6. So for row 7, you're going to go back to your color A. And so you can swap that. So for row 7, you've switched to your color A. You're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2. And now you're going to do 1 treble crochet into the skipped stitch down below. So you're going to yarn over twice for that. Go into the stitch you need to go into. Just kind of tight for me here. There we go. Grab the yarn and just do a treble crochet like normal. Now you're going to start your row repetition. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip 1, and into the next do 1 single crochet. Now you're going to do a treble crochet into the skip stitch down below to fill in that gap. You're going to do a treble crochet. And now you're going to go back to the beginning of the row repeat by doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch, which in my case here got a little bit hidden, but to the next double crochet, do a single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and into the next do a single crochet. And now do the treble crochet to fill in the gap from below. And that is your row repeat. You can go back to the beginning of it however many times you need to. And I'll see you at the end of the row here. So at the end of the row here, you're going to have 1 double crochet left and the turning chain. So into each one of those, you're going to insert a single crochet. So into the double crochet, do a single crochet, and into the top of the turning chain, you do a single crochet. And that there is the end of row 7. Now row 8, you want to stay with your color A and work it as row 4, just with your color A. Then after that, you're going to repeat rows 5 through 8. And you just, in terms of color change, you just got to remember that you do 2 rows with each color, and then you cycle from A to B to C, A, B, C, A, B, C. And this is how you work the mirror stitch. And this is what it looks like. It's quite lovely. No matter what side you're looking at it, it looks the same. Those treble crochets kind of form these like little teeth. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.